How's it going, guys? Welcome to the show. We are about to talk about what is next for Dustin Poirier. And Dustin Poirier is in an interesting spot because he could fight for the title against Islam Makhachev, but I really feel like he should go the money fight route. He's going to take whatever route he sees fit if he wants to fight Islam. I don't know if anyone's beating Islam anytime soon. It's not a knock on Poirier. I just think it's raising Islam to a whole new level, but never say never. We never know what can happen. But he went in there and got it done against Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler did give him some adversity in round number one, but he bounced back. He got in a tough spot in round two, and he had to make a decision in round three. Otherwise, I saw that decision going to Michael Chandler with all that control time. But Poirier obviously had that in the bag by round three, took his back and choked him out. Rear naked choke, and Michael Chandler tapped out. Too bad for Michael Chandler, but I think we're going to make a video about Michael Chandler and where he stands in the lightweight division. But Poirier has options. He could go to 170 for some money fights, maybe a money fight with Tony Ferguson, because I know Tony wants some money fights for that generation. I know that there's Colby Covington, who has called Dustin out by name, that we can see going, and then maybe he gets a welterweight title shot. I don't know how that's going to fare because some of those guys are pretty big in there, and we've never seen Dustin fight bigger dudes like that before. He's always been a featherweight / lightweight fighter, but we'll see. Maybe that weight cut will actually give him a little bit of power if he only has to cut down to 170. How does he do against Colby Covington? I don't know. I think that on the ground, his jiu-jitsu is definitely going to make a difference. But Colby could certainly press the pace. We'll see that. Or what I do see is Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier 2, a main event, because we got to run that one back because that was a classic, and we just got to give the fans what they want. And I feel like the fans are more valuable than the belt to a lot of these fighters. Because when the fans fall in love with a fighter, kind of like Tony Ferguson, as many times as they win or lose, the fans are always going to have your back if they love you as a fighter and you are a people's champion. That belt, that's just a material object sometimes, I feel, and although it is a recognition that you are the greatest pound per pound fighter in your division in the world, that sometimes the people's likeness of you can go so much further than anything. And I think that what Poirier should take from this is take a step back and just look at his options. I'm not saying he shouldn't fight for the title, but he might have some more financial options for the thing. I'm not saying that a Conor McGregor fourth fight is on the table, because I really don't think Conor McGregor deserves a fourth fight with Dustin Poirier, because Poirier was winning that third fight up until the leg break. But we'll see what happens. Dustin Poirier, thank you for getting it done. Thank you for putting on a show for us. And I'm going to be talking about Michael Chandler next, because there's a lot more in depth I want to talk about Michael Chandler. But Dustin Poirier is a dog. He gets things done. And I will see you next time. Dustin Poirier, congrats.